Welcome to Real Judaism with Rabbi Ari Klapper. Unfiltered wisdom for Jewish life.
Okay, Be'ez Hashem, we're here, still in Hakdama. V'ulam, toildas haminag hazeh, royos ma'oil chachamim, v'lovitzi chachamim, ki goyim me'ela yechzer, chesidus amiti b'yer yakar ma'oilim so'esam ba'oilam. Because only people who don't have the intellectual capacity to learn very deep topics like Masechah Sukkah, they're the ones who are involved in Mussar. So now it's going to end up that those people are really not going to get the depth of what Mussar is. It's going to be missing by the people who could potentially have the capacity to truly understand what it means to be a Yiras Shamayim and how to do that, because they're not going to be looking into it enough. And it'll be missing from those who are not as intellectually gifted, because they won't really understand it. Until it comes to a point where you see somebody and all he's doing all day is just saying to him all day. So he muskashim, and he fasts, he never eats. And he is toivel in the snow and the ice to hurt his body. All these things people can't understand. Like why would a person do that? And especially if you see somebody who doesn't look like is not the most gifted, smartest person out there, and he's the one who's doing these things, so you think the whole thing is just stuyot. And because of that, it gives a bad name to learning about Yiras Shamayim. It gives a bad name to learning Mussar. But really, true understanding of what it means, Chasidut. Chasidut, again, means doing things above and beyond. It means going lifnim mishuras hadin, doing more for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That is going to be hidden. People are not going to know what it is. I just want to take a second. You know what it means to go above and beyond? I had a Talmud one time say to me when I was learning. I teach Chasanim, and many times guys will say, "Rabbi, no chumras, right?" And he said, "I don't know why anybody would ever take on a chumrah. Why would you ever want a chumrah?" So I said to him, "You don't know what a chumrah is. That's the reason why you're saying that. You don't understand what a chumrah is. Let me give you a mashal. Okay? You're getting married. Let me ask you a question. Would you go out and buy flowers for your wife? Sure you would. Let me ask you, do you know if it's one of the rules? You have a rule, right? The halachas that you have to keep. Is that one of the halachas? Is there a halacha that says somewhere you must go out and buy flowers for your wife? Is that a halacha? So, of course, there is no such halacha. Halacha doesn't exist. So why are you doing it? You're doing it because you want to enhance your relationship with your wife. That's why you're doing it. By buying a gift, I'm enhancing. I don't have to. It's not a chiyuv, but I want to enhance my relationship. That's what a chumra is. A chumra is, I don't have to do it. It's lifnim mishuras. It's much more than I have to do. But I want to do it. Why? Because I want to enhance my relationship with Hashem. So I'm going to do a little bit extra in order to enhance my relationship with Hashem. Of course, a person has to keep basic halacha first. You have to keep basic halacha before you go on to things that are lifnim mishuras hadin. But if a person really wants to make a stronger kesher with Hashem, so they want to do extra things, that's something to be proud of. That's something to feel good about. So what do you mean? Why would anybody ever take on a chumrah? Because I want a better relationship with Hashem. A person can even if you're not 100% l'shem shamayim, you can answer a different answer, which is, I myself want to have a better life. The more I enhance my relationship with Hashem, the better my life will be. So maybe that's not 100% lishma, but that's also shalom lishma balishma. If a person is doing that, then he understands that keeping the Torah and doing the will of Hashem will give me a better life. In which case, they have a good reason to do that. But like coming back to what it says here in the Sefer, it's far. What that means to do things extra for Hashem, we don't really understand the reasoning behind it. We don't. And again, in each individual point, why am I keeping this halacha more chumra or that halacha more chumra? Each one has their own specific reason. Each one has, and you have to learn the halachas in order to know that. And you also have to have the desire and the drive for that kesher, for that connection with Hashem. If you don't have the desire or the drive, so then you're not going to be interested. And if you don't know the halachas, you're also not going to be interested. So therefore, a person has to spend the time to do this. And that's what he finishes off over here. Kized davar pashut. It's very clear. Something you don't put effort into, you're not going to think about. So if a person really wants to grow in his Avodas Hashem, he has to put in the efforts. You have to spend time. And as we've already seen, the Bali Mussar already told us, a person should spend time learning Mussar every day, because that's what's going to push him to improve more than anything else. Okay, we're going to stop over here.
Thank you for joining Real Judaism, where we explore Torah's wisdom for real life. Created by J Foundations and produced by Eli Podcast Productions. Find more episodes at realjudaism.org and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.